Hello, welcome to my review for Atelier Escha Logy, also known as Eschatology. Eschatology is the sequel to the 2012 release of Atelier Escha, which focused on the land. Now, Eschatology focuses in the sky. In this game, you are presented with two heroes, which you can decide who to see in their point of view, Escha and Logy. Despite the advertisement stating that Escha's side is more focused on alchemy, and Logy is more focused on the traditional RPG battle system, both are exactly the same regardless of who you choose. There is no difference in terms of alchemy or battles for either one. The only difference is the point of view you will be watching through the eyes of that chosen character. Like all the previous traditional Atelier series, you have a limited amount of time to beat the game, generally 3 to 4 years. Almost every action in the outworld and using and making alchemy consume days. So you must use your judgment on how to wisely manage your time. Unlike the other series, the game is much more balanced in between the traditional Atelier and an RPG. No longer are you giving a deadline, aka endgame, which is your ultimate goal to complete for those 3 to 4 year time span. But rather, the game is now split into chapters symbolized by the task assignments given every 3 to 4 months. This allows an easier time to better manage what you need to prioritize to complete your main objective. Then have the remaining free time to do whatever you like. Whether you level up your alchemy, complete the other tasks, take on requests, harvest items in the outworld, or go take out monsters to level up your adventure level. The balance of alchemy and the battle system is much more equal too, in a 50-50 ratio. In the usual traditional Atelier series, alchemy is the key to everything, while battle isn't quite as focused on. You can usually be very poor in the knowledge of the battle, but with really powerful bombs, equipments, and healing items via alchemy, you can generally slaughter anything in your way. Alchemy is improved, in my opinion, where you can, with some critical thinking, learn how to make extremely powerful items early on due to how the new system is. Learning to use the alchemy skills to your advantage is a major key to get those early powerful effects and properties for your healing and bombs to make life easier. Unlike the traditional Atelier series, you don't have to worry about losing your best bombs or healing items. When you create it, you will never lose it as long as you have it equipped in your adventure equipment, as it is automatically restored and refilled when you return to town. Now, no more worries about registering to the store or buying more duplicate copies, or having the chim dupe it for you. And oh yes, Escha handles the alchemy while Logy handles the equipment synthesis. Both use the same alchemy levels and skills. Battle system is much more active, as you can have up to 6 characters participating in combat now. It pretty much uses the same format, where your action determines where your next turn is via the time card order at the top. As you attack or use items, you will increase your support gauge. This gauge will allow you to perform 2 abilities. Assist attacks allows the chosen assistant to follow up with an attack, and assist defend allows the chosen assistant to protect the targeted ally with reduced damage. As your party grows, you can perform team assist combos, which greatly increase the percentage of damage done on the enemies. Once you reach a certain threshold of the percentage, you can perform the assist finisher, which is special to each character themselves. For example, threia does a full debuff on the enemy, while Logy cuts into the turn order and goes next. You can even go further with advanced tactics like dual items, which is specific for Escha Logy. It allows you to use your bombs level 2 and level 3 versions, similar to Miru's potentialized skill. At level 30, all characters aside from the Alchemists learn their super move. While the damage is par, if you use it in the advanced form in the team assist combo as the finisher, an 800 damage super can end up to be 3000 damage super instead. Overall, the balance between alchemy and combat is 50-50 as stated. If you are better in alchemy than combat, aka the traditional Atelier style, then having really powerful items will offset your weakness in the battle. If you are better in combat than alchemy, like the traditional RPG, then taking advantage of the assist and having good equipments from monster drops will offset your weakness in alchemy. Of course, if you can do both, you will have the best of both worlds. This game is great for beginners of the Atelier series, and it is very balanced in terms of battle system and alchemy. Unfortunately, there are some downside to this game though. There is quite a bit of misspelling and grammar problems in the script. Also, some property information is incorrect, which could hurt you when doing alchemy, especially when the information for that property is wrong. Last, as expected due to the budget, the amount of English audio is about 50% or possibly less. But unlike Atelier Escha, Tecmo Koei America did include the full Japanese audio. So rejoice, those who want to hear the Japanese audio. Overall, the next sequel of the Dusk arc, Atelier Escha Logy, is a great starting point for those who have not played an Atelier game. While it doesn't completely follow the traditional Atelier style, it does balance it so it is still useful and not as tough like the previous games. Also, with a much more generalized guide in the form of task assignments, it makes following through and managing your days much easier. Learning alchemy will be a little tough for beginners, but you should be able to gradually learn how to take full advantage of it. Battle system is really fun with the ability to assist in attack and defend. Last, with the ability of New Game Plus, you can carry over your coal, that's the money currency, and your character's equipment, allowing the next run to be much more easier for the multiple endings in the game. So, should you buy this game? If you are an Atelier fan, this is one of my top favorite Atelier games, along with Miru and Totori. It is very simple and much more easier to play than the previous series. If you are not an Atelier fan, the limited days may still be a turnoff for you, but it isn't as strict and much more simplified that you may be able to get used to the time management of the game. If you never played the series, this is a great way to start and learn how the Atelier series is like, as it is built to conform to both Atelier and traditional RPG gamers. Thanks for watching my video review, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions in regard about Atelier Escha Logy, please post it in the comments below, or ask in its respective board on GameFAQs.